They say love changes people, but nobody really talks about how much divorce reveals. A man once said, "The woman I married is not the woman I divorced." And maybe he's right. Maybe she changed. Or maybe he never really saw her all along. Welcome to Us and Agendas, where we peel back the layers behind our most intimate and sacred relationships. Today, we're talking about divorce. Not just the heartbreak, but the fear, the strategy, the transformation. Why do some women become more calculated, confrontational, and even cold in divorce? Why do some men say they were left broken, not just financially, but emotionally? We will look at stories from Nigeria and the US, where different legal systems meet the same human emotions. And we will ask the question neither side wants to answer. Are we truly hurt by who our partner became, or by who they really were when we weren't paying attention? Let's talk about this post I saw. A Nigerian man was reflecting on his multiple divorce and he said, "If death was the penalty for divorce, I'd be long gone. That soft Anike I married became a fire-breathing ogre in court. Many men have been destroyed in divorce. That's why I now live in the forest of Ilebo instead of Bodija GRA. It's witty, even poetic. But beneath the humor, there is loss, shame, or even betrayal. And yet, his story isn't unique. Across cultures, men often say they don't recognize the woman they are divorcing. They become harsh, even vindictive. But let's slow down. Did she become this person? Or did the situation bring out something in the both of them? Let's talk about perception. Women are generally expected to be nurturing, agreeable, and emotionally generous. So when a woman becomes assertive, firm, and strategic, especially in a legal context, it is seen as a betrayal of our entire identity. But here's the tension we can't ignore. Sometimes women do weaponize the system. Sometimes women fight dirty out of pain, entitlement, or fear of losing their security or children. And sometimes what men see as brutality is boundaries. A woman who used to protect his image may now speak the truth. A woman who stayed silent may now ask for a share. And yes, that shift can feel brutal, especially if it catches the man off guard. Now let's widen the lens. In Nigeria, divorce still carries shame, especially for women. That means when a woman does file, she's probably really done. And she's coming with everything: receipts, strategies, and stories. In America, divorce is more normalized, but that comes with its own tensions. The court often favors women when it comes to custody battles. There is child support, spousal support, division of property, something men may not even be thinking about when entering marriage. For both men and women, the law becomes the battleground, not necessarily for revenge, but for survival. And in both places, divorce reveals what the marriage hid. Sometimes that's neglect, sometimes ego, sometimes resentment that was never addressed. And here's what we hear a lot: she took everything I built, she changed, she made me the villain. But behind those statements, there are questions men rarely ask out loud. Did she ever feel sin? Did I take her sacrifices for granted? Did she ask me to fix things before she decided to leave? At the same time, some women do walk away angry and destructive. Not every behavior is justified. Divorce brings out self preservation in both people. And when both people are scared of losing money, identity, or kids, no one comes away looking like a saint. So maybe we need less judgment and more accountability for both sides. There is no clean story in divorce, no simple villain, no perfect victim. Yes, women change. Yes, men suffer. Yes, there are real injustices in how legal systems treat both genders depending on how you play the game. But here's the deeper truth. Sometimes we don't recognize the person we are divorcing because we never really listened to who they were in the first place. Maybe she wasn't pretending. Maybe she was shrinking. And maybe now she's not brutal. She's just done. And maybe it became the thing he said it would never be. And she fought back. Every divorce tells a story. Some are tragedies, some are awakenings, most are both. This is Authors and Agendas. Share this episode with someone navigating loss, love, or letting go. And remember, what breaks the author usually reveals the hidden agenda. Until next time.